April 2011. A month-long series of elections takes place in Nigeria. Once again, the nation walks a tightrope, attempting to balance the rival exploitation of the Muslim North and Christian South. The incumbent PDP party has been in power since military rule ended in 1999. Since then, presidential power alternates between Christians and Muslims. Southern Christian President Goodluck Jonathan runs for re-election after moving into the top job, following the death of his predecessor last year. The decision angered many in the north. Muslims felt that his candidacy violated the informal power-sharing agreement. Jonathan's three principal challengers in the April 16 poll are all Muslims from the north. Chief among them is General Muhammadu Buhari, the Congress for Progressive Change, or CPC's candidate, and a former military ruler.
Sixty-five, 66, 67, 68, 69, 70, 71, 72, 73, 74, 75, 76, 77, 78.
As partial results give Jonathan a crushing lead, Buhari's campaign already begins to reject the count, and Muslim youth began rioting across the north. The Electoral Commission would eventually announce a first-round victory for Jonathan by a margin of more than 10 million votes.
This is the third time we go and cast our vote. On up till now, no succeed. We don't want this government. This PDP, we are tired with them.
Yes,
we need
change.
change.
We need change.
We need change. We need change. They should drop down. We give them 1 week. If not, they will see more than that.
Yes,
In Kaduna, at the epicenter of the violence, government buildings, churches, mosques, homes, shops and cars were torched in the unrest. But most tragic, the human cost. As hospitals ran out of beds, victims would be beaten, shot, lie on scraps of cardboard. Everywhere, injured men, women and children spill out of the wards and into the corridors as they wait for treatment. Morgues rapidly fill with unrecognizable human remains. As the situation calms, the army and police sweep into neighborhoods, rounding up and arresting hundreds of young men, systematically beating them in the process. In a second wave of rioting, Christians launched reprisal attacks in the Kaduna south. In Kafanchan, the central market is completely leveled. Mosques have been burned down, private properties destroyed. Fulani's family have fled their homes and taken refuge near the emir's palace or with rare sympathetic neighbors for protection. In nearby Zonkwa, hundreds are slaughtered in 2 days' assault on the town's Muslim quarter, while frightened residents waited in vain for police to intervene. In the end, the government of several northern states are forced to impose a 24-hour curfew, and after 3 days, the violence subsides. Rights organization Human Rights Watch later confirms the deaths of some 800 people during the clashes, but says the real toll is likely higher.
Shame unto all of us who have killed in the name of the Lord.
So if Christ's life is to be as humble as can, if Muhammad's life is to play the part of justice, then we really have a question to ask ourselves: are we truly to offend? What is the value of us being so much a large numbers in the mosque, large numbers in the church every Sundays, every Fridays? But when we are provoked by anger, we find it difficult to address those things in the civilized way.